Hello everyone, you're welcome to my channel. This is Sapphire Needles. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today we'll be making that stylish corset on my thumbnail, and already I've done the basics. This is the shoulder, the neckline. This is the point where I want the corset to stop. So if you've seen my corset video, you would understand all of this. Well, this line is the it's how high I want the corset to be, so the overbust corset to be. So it could be the radius from this point, that's the distance between your bust line and under bust, or it could be whatever you want. So the distance here is 3.5, and I did the same here. I also made this 3.5. So this is the bust line, this is the under bust, and this is the waist or half length. This is my dart leg, and then I've gone ahead to take 1 inch on both sides, 1 inch on both sides. Now that is that. Let's just go ahead to do every other thing. I'll extend this dart leg to this point. Now the nipple to nipple is 4 inches, so that's how I got this. I'll extend that line right here. Now come down here by 1 inch, and then I also come up on the bust line by 1 inch, just like this, and then I'll go ahead to connect it to what I already have, just like this. And then on this side I'll be tightening that part as well, the upper bust. I'll take 1 inch here and 1 inch here as well. I'll do the same thing I did here. So now here is the start point of the overbust corset. You determine how low you want your cleavage to be. I'll come down on this line by 1 inch, and of course I'll go in here by half an inch. From the center I'll go in by 0.5 inch. So by the time I open it, it's 1 inch. So I'll go in here by 0.5. I'll come down because that's how low I want the cleavage. I hope you understand. So if you want it to be lower than 1 inch, you could go down, but I'm using 1 inch here. I think the lowest you should go is maybe your bust line, or about 1 inch, so you'll be comfortable, but whatever rocks your boat is fine. So now I'll come down here by 1 inch because that's how low I want it to be. And then from that point I would just rule a line by 2 inches. If this is about a 2 inch, yeah, from that point I came down 1 inch, then I'll just take 2 inches, and then that's it. I'll connect it to my under bust. I hope you understand. So the cleavage will be 1 inch lower, and then this is 2 inches. Then I'll just connect this to my under bust, just like this. Now that is done. On this side we're working with our the distance between the bust line and the under bust, 3.5. I'll take 3.5 here as well, but you know the bust on the side is fuller, so I'll add 0.5. That's 4 inches right here. So I'll connect this to this point, just like this, and then here. Now what I'm going to do is connect this dart. You could come up or you could go lower. but I'll be coming up. Please use your curve, just like this, and then from this point I'll connect it. As I said earlier, I'm focusing on that stylish part of the corset. That's why I'm not taking it step by step, but of course I know you understand. I hope you understand, because I'm actually still explaining it, but not as detailed as I did in my corset video. So this is a corset. Yes, it's that easy. Now I'll extend this line. I'm done with this, the cup. I'll extend this line to, I'll figure out my midpoint on the shoulder. I'll get my shoulder point right here. The midpoint, this is it. This is 5 inches, and then the midpoint is 2.5. I already marked it. Let me just show you. This is 5 inches, midpoint 2.5. So I'll connect this line to this. Of course, it's not going to be straight. I'll connect it just like this, and then now I would come up here by 3 inches. Here would, if you look at this, you see that it's not just like on the shoulder kind of corset like a regular one. There's this thing in the center. So from this point, and look at this, the way I curved this cup down, I just came down like this. That could be a design, but for this particular tutorial I won't be coming down, we'll come up. The design, the cup is covered here, so we'll come up just like this. This won't be necessary anymore. This won't be okay. Let me just leave it. This is what we'll be using, but of course it's not constant. You could decide to use this, but here I'll be taking that curve up, and then from this point I would connect it to the midpoint right here. I'll connect this, the center of the corset, to the midpoint. So I'll just connect it now, just like this. Just like this. I hope you understand. Remember, the shoulder, the midpoint 2.5. I connect the center of the cup to that point, and then, as I was saying earlier, I would come up here from the bust line by 3 inches. By 3 inches, and then just from this line I'll go in by from the center about 2.5 inches right here, and then I'll just blend it. Let me use pencil. I'll just connect it to that point. 2.5 inches, and then from this side I'll come in by 1.5 right here, and then I'll just connect it just like this. Now I would use my ruler so it will be visible. I'm just trying to blend it in here. Now this is it, just like so. This is what we are working with. This is what we are working with. Yeah, so it's that easy. Let's take our measurements. For the bust, the measurement is 38, that's 9.5, and we didn't take out any dot on the bust, so 9.5 right here. I'll place my sewing allowance on the fabric. The under bust is 9.5, under bust is 8.5, so here 3 inches, and then here I'll do 5 inches if it here, and then the waist is 8 inches. That's 3, and then 5, that's 8. So we're done with this now, and this is the part we are going to be cutting out. I'm just marking it in red. We're going to be cutting out this part, what will be needing. Now let's cut it out. So if you're new to my channel, you're welcome, and if you've not subscribed, please do well subscribe and click on that bell so you would always know when I drop a video. Here we're not using the neck, so this is what we are working with. This is what we are working with. This. So I'll just take out the shoulder slope. I'll take out the shoulder slope, and then this is what we are working with. Yeah. Remember, I came out here by half an inch, so I'll be needing this. Now let's cut out our darts. First, let's number this so we won't be mistaken. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm sure. So guys, I'm done with it, and I had to staple it down so you would see what it looks like. So this is the corset. You know, you're going to be holding this to get your cup, you know, when you cut it on the fabric, and this is what the design looks like. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and, you know, like, give me a thumbs up. Thank you so much. I hope you do this. If you do, please tag me on Instagram at Sapphire_needles_official. Thank you. Bye.